interesting to see how teams go against Norway coming back from injury. Qatar, the number 11 seeds, get us underway here in the first round of pool play against the number 3 seeds from Norway. Going after Anders Mol, and maybe that efficient side out tells you all you need to know. Congratulations to the team behind Norway who would have been helping support the injury recovery. Cherif with a beautiful high line, very efficient start for both teams, as you would expect. And a great scoop from Ahmed. A little bit more of a hurry up play. Janus slows it down. But Anders Mol with the peel. Gets in the vision of Ahmed. Gets the error, but that's a much more livelier start from Qatar. Quickly went to Mol, went straight back to Sorum, got the defense. Made life tricky for Norway. Norway immediately flipping that switch as well. The efficient side out from Cherif meant that it went straight to Ahmed. And they've picked Qatar's pocket. Little error from Ahmed. Challenging serve from Mol. Gets an easy dig, looking for the second ball. Goes after it, but it was a little bit of a low delivery from Sorum. You could see that quick look once that easy ball came over. He was expecting it a little bit higher. Maybe we were looking for a jump set on that first ball, on that second ball. Qatar get a lot lucky. They go back to Mol. After the error, well, you would explore maybe a compound error. But Anders Mol looking very sharp inside out play. A little bit on the inside, has to work hard on his feet, but allows him to get really explosive on that step close. Oh, if you're a Norway fan, this is a big day. Back in time to prepare for Paris. It's always a worry when you have those injuries in the Olympic season. Oh, Anders Mol just a little bit low on the pass, a little bit low on the set. Mol and Sorum just discussing the contact potentially there and what sort of height location they had. But the athleticism of Mol is kicking in. Lovely high line roll. Off pace serve. They get the defense. Christian Sorum just taking a look. Fancies his chances against the defender. Goes heavy and hard. And that is a lovely crafted bit of service offense. Haven't discussed it, but the wind is in the back of the Qatari. So those short serves, they will die fast if you can time the contact. This time going deeper, it was out, but Ahmed took it. Great work off the hands. Aggressive setting from Cherif. Taking it to the net. Cherif supporting a heavily bandaged left shoulder there. Not bandaged, but K-taped, or other kinds of tape are equally available. Back at Sorum. The net playing for Qatar. Oh, what work from Qatar! Anders Mol going for the throwdown, but somehow Cherif gets the better of the net. Qatar trying to dial up their service pressure on the bad end, just miscalculating. Norway have been just mixing in some short serves at time, a little bit deeper, definitely took Ahmed to the floor a little bit, didn't get the same speed of attack, but Ahmed hoovering up on the backcourt. Sorum going again, a little bit more traditional higher set, and that's a beautiful finish. And sucking in Cherif into a net touch at the same time as delivering an exquisite high line. Mol jumping late into the line and guarantees it. Just enough of a sucker punch by Anders Mol. Looking like he's fronting more on the right shoulder, just taking enough line late in the day. And Norway accelerate ahead of Qatar 9-5. Coming into this match, you kind of wonder where will Norway be at. The last time these two played, it was in the quarterfinals in the Elite 16 in Qatar, and it was a mammoth affair. With Norway coming back from injury, you're always just going to be wondering where they are at, but they must be hungry to play. They are dialed in terms of the service pressure that they are applying to Ahmed Tajan. Maybe a little bit over-revved, not as effective at the moment in offense. And a pokey defense from Sorum, has to stutter on the attack. But Christian Sorum with the outright hammer out of nowhere. You can see, look at the footwork movement here. Laterally stutter. Just bring it home. And Qatar, down 6, finally succumb to calling a timeout in the first set. Not pulling the plug too early on the timeout, an interesting wait for Qatar. So the last time these two played, it went 31-33, 21-17, 15-13. It's gone to 3 sets in the previous 4 outings. And Qatar have come out on the wrong side of it every time. It's been 7 successive victories for Norway in the 9 previous meetings. 10th meeting right now going all of Norway's way. And I am incredibly impressed, but there's a bit of a hunger behind Norway. Impressed because coming out of injury, not being necessarily as match fit in theory, in commas, air commas, that's a well-managed timeout from Qatar. But that goes then to the team behind the team of Norway, getting them ready to hit the ground running, and they certainly have. A little bit zigzaggy. Sorum! Oh, his ability to just hold back under pressure, create a big hitting window, waits for the delivery, taking Ahmed on with an outright hammer. Mol just sending in that jump float ping. Good attack line from Qatar. Keeping it together, under pressure from the receive. Just move across the court, stay together. Attack fast. Can they find the defense? They haven't found the touches since the very early days, but his pressure being applied. Good recovery from Mol. And an error on the offense from Norway. Rally of diminishing returns for Norway. Cherif piling the pressure on at the net. He'll take that. Shots altered. Good management from their timeout, Qatar. Does he tag the line? Oh, it's close. Norway definitely felt it was close. The sand splash. Agnieszka Michałowska from Poland taking a good look. Oh, it was close. It's hard to say when the sand splash hits the lines. You think as an attacker that maybe it was the ball, but it was the sand after the ball hit the floor that goes back over the lines. Agnieszka just taking a look at the circumference of the ball mark and confirming that indeed it was out. And well done. 11-6 down, back to 12-9 heading into the technical timeout. 3-1 run after their timeout. It's good game management. Especially, they will know it, that they had the slightly favoured end. Very crucial moment. Sorum been solving the offense problems. There's a little bit more service, receive, pressure from Qatar. That last point on the verge of being almost immaculate, just wide. So Qatar have ramped up the service pressure, forcing Norway to go a little bit higher on their sets and a little less vision on Norway's attack. Can they sustain this pressure from the baseline? Sorum goes with the flow on the back set and a beautiful drop shot. Ahmed would have felt that he should have had that one. Cherif driving the traffic cross court into a limited attack space for Norway, but well played, Sorum. Norway going for those short serves, this time a little too short. Oh, what a recovery from Sorum! Oh, Cherif can't believe it. One of the best blocks he's had. A rueful smile on his face, but look at this recovery. A chicken wing off the shoulder and a roundhouse set, followed by a high punting cross. Norway back to their pinball finest. Great attack line from Qatar. On the hurry up. Forcing Norway to make their defense positions early. And Sorum sucked in. A little too shallow, and Qatar with a good attack line. But it's the defensive lines that they need. Great move. Big swing. Good pressure from Qatar. And Mol doing his very hardest to get the pressure and take away the attack zone from Ahmed. Ahmed focusing on the high contact. Sorum now poked the ball before, trying to shoot it into the line. This time took a longer look, even longer look, if that's at all possible. And Ahmed, even though he's got the lean, a very clinical finish from Sorum. Needs some service pressure. Making Ahmed play up. Oh, and the funky attack lines from Ahmed through Yunus. Out Cherif with an unfortunate error. And I think that's probably what happens when you do run those zigzaggy lines. You can see your partner moving. You see that you've got to deliver a different kind of hand contact and the error. But, you know, it's a courageous error from Qatar. They know they've got to bring their A game. Norway up now, 16-14 at the end, 16-12 at the end switch. They go for it again, and that's good. I love that, doubling down, Qatar, well done. Beautiful attack line, well played. Big swing, Anders Mol in control of that first pass. Qatar thinking, mixing it up, trying to see if they can get a quick point from Mol. Focus on service receive, it's good. Oh, and Anders Mol going for the drop serve, sucks Qatar into going for the second ball option, and he is in and ready with the one-handed Kong block. Anders Mol crafting his block from the baseline. This time a high serve but deep. Or shall I say a slower serve but deep. He's gone for the slow serve short. This time he's gone for a slow serve deep, and he's got an error from Qatar. This is what I would say is a serving masterclass for those watching right now. Just breaking tempo of service receive, mixing it up. This time a different serve yet again, and he's got the third defense in a row. Lovely, just lovely. Serving masterclass lesson number 3. Go short, go deep, go to the sidelines. Where will he go now? What is he thinking as he has brought up 7 set points for Norway? Pinning Qatar back, making them play, and goes for a huge big block. If Cherif tries to unload, but Anders Mol is back. 21-13. And Mol and Sorum haven't had such division between Qatar and themselves in a set since 20th of April 2018, when they took Cherif and Ahmed 21-14, 21-10, the first time that they beat them. Since then, the closest and the furthest apart that they've been as a 21-15 in the Elite 16 in Ostrava back in 2023. So that set display by Norway tells you everything that you need to know about how on point they are. Back after injury. No need to worry, Norwegian fans. Not that you were worried anyway, but you know, post-injury, there's always that little thing. But the visualization, the desire, the hunger right now, amazing from Norway. 21-13, first set. And Norway, the number 3 seeds here in Ostrava, get us underway at the start of the second set against the number 11 seeds from Qatar. And Anders Mol will take that. The shot's altered. The big blocks by Anders Mol at the tail end of the first set. Definitely playing into the Qatari offence's mind. Loving the thinking, though, that is going into the Qatari offense. Running the hurry-up plays, exercising the athleticism and the speed of attack that they can bring. You've got to shake off that first set defeat. Good recovery. Oh, and Anders Mol frustrating. Cherif, what a pickup on this touch here. The underhanding. He just is incredulous, and then he can't believe that Ahmed doesn't get the standing slice hit over. Norway just exercising beautiful next level defense. Oh, what a touch from Sorum! Cherif in on the action and can't find the floor, but wow! Norway making them work so hard, and the movement and the recovery from Sorum. This is kind of what Qatar needs. A few more rallies just to exercise the sort of demons coming into this second set. 21-13 is a tough first set loss. Cherif wearing his heart on his sleeve. Needs to back it up with some service pressure. This is what Norway will do to you. One of the teams that looks really buoyant, really cohesive, very well meshed together, looking a little bit fractioned. Definitely need to find their inner mojo and unity again. Good serve. Norway under pressure. And what a read from Yunus. And the small, do not forget me, he says, I am back, and if you go hard around the net, I am going to guarantee this zone. Up into the stratosphere. Look at those live hands, that is his forte. The way he goes up with the shape, but it's the movement of the hands on the contact. Cross-court blocks called by Norway on both Qatari attack. And Anders Mol forcing errors. The memory of Mol just resonates in the minds of any attacker that has to find a way around him. Oh, and Anders Mol, another masterclass. He is back and with us at his finest. And forcing in another early timeout, 7-3 down. Qatar being demolished right now by a rejuvenated Norway. Norway, the number 3 seeds, forcing Qatar into an early timeout, up 1-0 and up 7-3 in the second set. Coming back from injury, Anders Mol is back with a vengeance on our Beach Pro Tour scene. Qatar managing the side out really effectively. Back-to-back points for Qatar out of the timeout. Well worked from Qatar. Good hold. Mol gets the overpass. And Qatar with 3 successive points from the timeout. Have got themselves back all square. And Mol a little bit miffed at himself there. You can see just a heavy low 5 on to Sorum. Searching for the compound error from Mol. Can they get it? Got the block on him, but this time just too quick on the line. Cherif doing a really good job of holding on the first attack. Sensing the deceleration on Mol, gets the block, but because of the lack of heat, the rebound is such that it's easily recycled. Norway eventually with a side out, but the lead has been tracked back from Qatar. Lovely second ball release from Ahmed. Taking that middle ball. No, not too difficult a pass. Accelerating, and that left hand of Cherif coming into its own. It's always the optimum beach volleyball team, a right-hander and a left-hander. Releases that second ball from both sides. Except, of course, if you've got the athleticism of Anders Mol or David Orman. And the ace from Ahmed, and they are going after Mol. Does Mol just thinking he's got his platform on it, dodges it, and it drops. Qatar with the lead, 8-7. This time makes no mistake, gets his feet really behind it, but goes heavy into the block of Cherif. Qatar, what a turnaround. Forcing Norway to take a timeout at 6-3 down. They took their timeout. They've now gone on a 6-1 run against Norway. That is so impressive from Qatar. Definitely do an observation of timeouts. And Qatar managing that one to perfection. Qatar on the front foot in this second set. Up 9-7, forcing Norway to take the timeout. And a brilliant timeout management from Norway. Nothing complicated, just decelerate the speed and the direction of the Qatari serve. Get it under control. Just put that ball up and let me put it away. And Ahmed and Cherif deploying the second ball option brilliantly. You can see Mol desperately trying to get into block, but not able to with the speed that Qatar are running that offense. Big swing. And Mol just having some solid words with himself, coming in hard, hitting it high, going for the extreme angles. Not too much pace for Qatar to run in and make the defense. Just taking a listen in here, Ahmed Tishan saying the ball was wet. Now, it might have come off, potentially, the reception arms. Just making sure that it's dried before given to the server. Curveball. Well taken by Cherif. Big swing, high hands. And through the uprights. If you've just joined us, you are here to watch the comeback of Norway, the number 3 seeds coming into this tournament, Anders Mal and Christian Sorum. Injured out with that injury they picked up in training in Tenerife. We haven't seen them since their bronze medal in the Elite 16 in Doha. Here they are back in Ostrava. Fans are out in full force for a return of the Olympic gold medalists, and they are up nonetheless, the first match back against the Olympic bronze medalists. Both of these teams are heading into Paris. Currently, Ahmed and Helvig sitting the number 1 seeds heading into the Olympics. Mon and Sorum at number 3, and Qatar are currently sitting at number 12 in the Olympic seeding, which is pretty low for them. They'll be looking to improve, maybe some good results here, make a difference. As we come back out after the technical timeout, Norway levelling it up. Qatar haven't had the best of 2023-2024. They took a 13th in Espinho, a 5th in Brasilia, a 5th in Doha, a 4th at the Beach Pro Tour finals, so they did make a top 4. But the last time they have been on the podium was the Elite 16 in Ostrava back in 2023. That's a long time for this Qatari team. Won the Maldives Challenge back in October 2022. Bronze in the Elite 16 in Cape Town. But for a team that has the potential to medal at the Olympics, and they've already got 1 Olympic medal in their back pocket, this Qatari team have been a bit up and down, erratic, yo-yoing in their form as Norway press ahead. Norway will be happy. Taking it to Norway at the net. I know it's not easy to hang on to a lead against this Norwegian pair. They've just got to stay with them right to the tail end of the set. Oh, but Christian Sorum, out of body swing, with incredible heat, just able to just create like this lasso effect with the swing of the hand up in the air, just hammers down home. Line block called on Cherif. No, cross-court block. And Cherif finds the seam as Anders Mol, jumping into that cross-court, just leaves a little bit of space by his left hand. This is a crucial end for Qatar. They can play with the wind enough. They have been able to dismantle the reception of Norway from this end. Norway a little bit hurried up, a little bit narrow. Great hustle from Qatar. Norway don't go for the second ball on an easy play. And yet again, Cherif slows it down, but can't put it away on that third touch. And Ahmed with the layout dig. This is a big opportunity. Norway keeping it alive, but Ahmed can go again. And he's done it. Big momentum shifting rally for Qatar. Ahmed throwing everything at it, and Cherif getting the slowdown touches. Is this what Norway were looking for? Not Norway, Qatar were looking for. Norway definitely weren't looking for that from the defense of Qatar. Nobody in a hurry to go back to their positions. How much sand can one man level before the referee says enough? Big point for Qatar, 15 serving 14. And an exquisite shot from Sorum. That is Christian Sorum at his side-out finest. Just got this ability to hang and then force that waterfall shot that the blocker can't get, neither the defender. Qatar with the point, up 16-15. Insistent signals, serve Sorum. I want him on the cross-court block. He's narrowed down his angle, and what a... Oh, I thought that Cherif had pulled into the angle, but Sorum played that perfectly. Last time he'd been in a similar position, he'd gone for the cut shot. This time, he saw Cherif moving and went deep into the angle. There's that slow serve, allows Mol to get into the net, but the good attack lines from Qatar, mixing it up on the hurry up, going wide, coming on the inside. You can see Mol having to work really hard with his feet, and that's what you have to try and do against the block of Anders Mol, is somehow dismantle his impression at the net. Oh, frustrating times for Qatar. But not lost. All squared, 17 all. Keep the side out going. Ahmed high off the hands. And this is good work from Qatar. When they've got that ball in control, the speed with the delivery, the location of the handset delivery means they are working Mol's hand. And if they just keep remembering, don't get too greedy, don't go down into the court, go high out into the stands.
tu setball, 2 setbally pro Qatar. Qatar srovnává. Potom, co nejdřív Norové přijeli jak zamrzlej fjord, tak teď se Qatar zvedl a máme tu třetí set. Tak jako od roku 2018 v podstatě pokaždý, kdy se tyhle ty borci potkávají. Tak jinak vypadá, že opět pořadatelé vybrali dobrý počasí, dobře to objednali a myslím, že i předpověď hlásí, že zítra by taky mělo být hezky.
Nebo sprchne malíčku.
Zítra bude sluníčko, nebo sprchne malíčko. 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 Zítra bude sluníčko, nebo sprchne malíčko.
Sorum a Norway se dostávají na scoreboard jako první. Útok přesně na čáru. 1-1.
Non posso chiedere di più.
A došlo musel na druhou fáz a taky se to podařilo.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
Skvělá reakce, tentokrát od Cherifa, nyní ve straně 3-2.
Okay, everybody, put your hands in the air. When I say clap, you know what to do. Clap, 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 clap,
Andersmall opět úspěšný a Norové se tedy udržují. Náskok 2 bodů. Útok končí v autu. 5-2 a Cherif s Ahmedem se jdou uklidnit v rámci timeoutu. No a my si dáme oblíbenou věc. Kdo máte rád memíčka, tak se dívejte na obrazovky, protože tu máme meme cam. Zkuste napodobit jmen, které tam uvidíte. Já bych to bral. Zkuste se vybrat. Napodobujeme jmény. Musíme ještě doběhne. Pojďte se vrátit do hry. 5-2 pro norskou dvojici. Sorum na podání. Pozor, tady suveníry na tribunu. Norsko se vytváří poměrně výrazný odstup od Kataru 7-3. Uvidíme, jestli katarský se skýty se ještě dokážou zvednout. No, tohle to není vůbec špatný. Cherif rovně smečuje 7-4.
Apologies for the technical difficulties, but we are back here on centre court, and Qatar, having taken the second set, are trailing heavily in the third set. Norway with a very organised, simple side out, keeping that 4-point cushion here in the third set. Denise Austin here with you on centre court as Qatar look to try and find their way back in, and that's a beautiful swing across the body from Ahmed. Mol going a little bit wider, creating a bit more of an angle for himself. I'm liking that movement from Anders Mol. Qatar looking to dismantle the service receive, or at least the rhythm and the speed of Mol. Getting down low, coming back, and Anders Mol now looking like he just wants to finish this one out. Off-pace serve against Cherif. Cherif takes a lovely look.
Do autů, to znamená rozdělušených 2 body, 9-7.
Qatar hanging on to Norway, 7-9. Simple cross-court blocks called against the Norwegian attack, and Anders Mol moving his feet fast, turning and dodging the ball, not looking to get aced in a very similar situation. Good movement from the Norwegian defence. Sorum just finally adjusting his service position. Going after Cherif, he goes hard and heavy, and that's a beautiful fast attack. Christian Sorum looking to ghost into this line, just moving late, but the speed of attack from Qatar. And shallow enough. Frustrating times, but able to back it up. Wants to have that one back again, knows exactly what he should have done with the hand. Anders Mol gave us a serving blocking masterclass towards the tail end of the first set. He's going to do the same here in the third. Drives the traffic to Sorum. And Norway just reset. Good attack line from Qatar. Loving the fact they're thinking right to what could be a bitter end, but could it be the win that they have been searching for? They haven't had a win over Norway since 2018. Not sure what they would have expected Norway to be like coming into this match, but they knew that this was potentially a moment to get another win under their belts against Norway. But Norway came out firing on the first set. Qatar hung on and took the second. Right now, Norway with another opportunity, and Anders Mol just backs up his partner Christian Sorum. Put him a little bit tight into the wheelhouse of Cherif, but didn't swing hard. I love that soft tool. Use the block, play it into the block, and get to go again. Norway up 12-9, going after Cherif. A little bit of a hurry up. Ahmed gets the net. Oh, heartbreaking for the Qataris. They've done so well up to this point. They were hanging on to Norway, but all of a sudden, Norway with a very calculated bit of craft from the service, making life awkward for Qatar. And Anders Mol almost sorry for Qatar because they've hit the net. Big push from Mol. Not sorry with the left hand throw down. He wants to play, and play he is. What a hang fire! And throwing it down onto the body. And now Norway back with a vengeance. 5 match points. Christian Sorum serving for Norway. Takes Cherif to the floor, but underhand play from Qatar. But Norway have done it, and they have done it in fine style. A lovely combined performance from Mol and Sorum.